Begin this evening in The Hague, where the most anticipated meeting of the Nuclear Security Summit is drawing close. President Park Geun-hye, for the first time since taking office more than a year ago, will sit down across from Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe on the sidelines of the summit. While North Korea's nuclear program will top the agenda, many will be watching closely for signs of a thaw in recent Korea-Japan tensions. Our presidential office correspondent Choi You-sun reports.
The leaders of South Korea, the U.S., and Japan are meeting on the sidelines of the Nuclear Security Summit in The Hague on Tuesday. The Washington-led summit will largely focus on the trilateral efforts to denuclearize North Korea. There's a question of whether the three members of the six-party nuclear talks will be able to find a way to restart the multilateral dialogue that has been stalled since late 2008. Seoul, Washington, and Tokyo demand a sincere commitment from Pyongyang to fulfill its previous disarmament pledges. Pyongyang and its main ally Beijing want an immediate return to talks. China and the U.S. clearly differed on the preconditions to and the timing of the six-way nation dialogue when Presidents Xi and Obama met in The Hague Monday. Many are eyeing Tuesday's three-way talks because they represent the first between President Park and Prime Minister Shinzo Abe amid strained ties over historical and territorial issues. Although the most contentious issues, such as Japan's denials of its colonial-era atrocities and its claims to Korea-controlled Dokdo Island, are not on the agenda, there's speculation as to whether the two leaders will discuss them. And Seoul is also paying close attention to Tokyo's sincerity over its historical wrongdoings. In fact, an aide to the Japanese Prime Minister earlier this week contradicted Abe's reaffirmation to Japan's wartime sex slavery apology, saying it could be revised depending on the outcome of Tokyo's review. In any case, some pundits say Tuesday's summit could offer a break to prolonged impasse between Seoul and Tokyo. Choi You-sun, Arirang News, The Hague.